It's not an overstatement to say that I love Rimworld. I've played it for a couple thousand hours, most of which has been streamed over on twitch.tv/Rizorty, link in the description. What I love most about Rimworld is that no two playthroughs are quite the same. Even with the same starting conditions, strong strategy, and thoughtful base building, random events present significant challenges that test colonists' mettle and guarantee emergent storytelling possibilities. These chance events can also remind players that even the best among us are occasionally frustrated and even flummoxed by basically random tragedy. Like anyone who's played lots of hours in this game, I have my list of unfortunate moments from playthroughs past. Once, a colonist went berserk and immediately punched a mortar shell, killing him and a few of his friends. Another time, an apparently outdoor area had a roof and cooked my colonists while they were trying to put out fires. And who could forget when my doctor failed his surgery so significantly that he cut off a colonist's head? Though each of these situations was tragic and led me to reevaluate my relationship with Rimworld, all of them had a commonality. They were, frankly, my fault. Had I played a little better, they likely wouldn't have happened. No mental break means no mortar punching, no forgetting about the roof and the firefighters remain uncooked, and so on. These kind of events knock players down but encourage them to keep learning the game. They're a fine example of Samuel Beckett's line, "Try again, fail better," a slogan that normally allows me to rationalize even the harshest Rimworld tragedies into basically learning experiences. And then there's today. I present to you the worst RimThing that's ever happened in my Rim life. First, the setting. My current playthrough has a team of colonists led by a young man named Werther, attempting to live for 30 days in each of Rimworld's 12 biomes. The colonists arrive, get set up, progress a little more on research and crafting, do some provisioning for the road ahead, and then pack up and move along. I'm enjoying this playthrough because it's something other than Rimworld's normal impenetrable fortress game style. I also like that because of our limited time in our camps, my colonists are always only a few days away from starvation and other playthrough ending disasters. Besides, caravanning is something I've not done much of in Rimworld, and so I'm glad to explore that too. We've recently set up in our 7th biome of the playthrough, the extreme desert. Though there are few animals and almost no vegetation here, our base is largely stable. The rocky soil is producing potatoes, and we have quite a few animals we've brought along from prior biomes. Depending on our needs, these fluffy fellows are friends or food. By the way, though you can't see them here, we also brought along 5 elephants, who are named after peanut butter brands. A day or so ago, the map was hit with a standard randomized Rimworld event, the Psychic Ship. It's surrounded by defensive mechanoids and it gradually ramps up its psychic drone. I've seen this event 100 times before, and I know the strategy. If you don't have EMP weapons, you build a defensive wall for cover, bring the fighting animals, and get shooting. Until, well, take it away, past Rizorty. We'll probably stand just behind Polyphemus. Did you catch the awful fate that befell our attackers in this, the worst Rim thing to happen in my Rim life? If not, let's return to the tape, where we'll see how, after a quick moment of confusion, past Rizorty moves quickly into grief's first phase, denial. Oh, not like this. So, the ship part released a psychic explosion that caused my animals to become manhunters. Now, a clearer, less cackling explanation from the Rimworld wiki. Quote, "The AI is capable of emitting concentrated bursts of psychic energy, driving one colonist to an immediate mental break, or a localized blast that drives all animals in the vicinity insane." End quote. I've definitely seen this happen before with random wild animals. The ship does its thing, and the player's base is suddenly set upon by a mini manhunter pack of emus or rabbits with pointy teeth. I've never had this happen to my own fighting animals, and especially not mere seconds before I was going to attack the ship. I expect the lack of wild creatures on this map is why my animals were targeted, but this is so unfortunate for my playthrough. This moment, of course, is the anger portion of Grief's stages, which will be quickly followed up by bargaining. I have to believe there's some way to save these colonists. So YouTube, my game is paused and I come to you. The situation is this. There are 5 healthy but man-hunting elephants scattered among my colonists. 3 of them are decent meleeers, mostly dressed in flak armor. The ranged pawns have a variety of weapons, 1 charge rifle, 1 assault rifle, and various lower tier guns. This is, generously stated, a motley assembly of questionable firepower. Their opponents are, as I said, elephants, and as you likely know, Rimworld elephants have a bunch of HP, move speedily, and bite and stomp like they're at an all-night buffet and disco combo. Unfortunately, the elephant's meal will be my colonists, unless you all have some excellent advice to fix my worst ever Rimworld situation. So help me out, leave a comment, tell me about your worst Rimworld experiences, and if you like what you saw, consider subscribing to the channel or visiting me over on Twitch. Thanks for watching, and see you again real soon.